ISE 2019 with my buddy Frank Pellkofer from Utelogy. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Tim.
Good show
morning.
for you. Good morning.
It's been an excellent show, and I tell all my friends back in North America, if you're not at ISE, you are missing out, because this is the show as far as I'm concerned.
Before we get into some of the stuff that you guys, from a technology standpoint, you guys had some significant announcements as the show is starting.
Very significant announcements. We were very lucky over the last year to put a global footprint in place for sales and technical. We've got a customer experience center here in Amsterdam, or just north of Amsterdam in Purmerend. We've got sales and technical offices now in London, Singapore, Brisbane, Australia. And with this growth and the kind of enterprise customers that are coming on board, we really needed to have someone to steer the ship that's been there and done that.
Okay.
So we were able to bring on a new CEO, Kevin Morrison, who ran Harman's global Pro AV portfolio for the last, I guess, close to a decade. But yep. So very lucky.
Not to put too fine a point, but what you talk about the global expansion, which you guys have done incredible jobs the last couple of years. You've got Kevin now. Where exactly do you see Utelogy going from here?
Exactly where we've been going.
Okay.
We are an enterprise solution.
So he is just going to add on to that and continue.
He's going to help us in a very big way with significant private equity venture funding over this year and probably subsequent rounds. But his experience also extends deep into the structural organization required to make these leaps, right? Startup mode is one thing, everyone's paddling, and then you get to a certain place where you really have to become operational efficient. In fact, one of the things, honestly, we were very bespoke, well, not bespoke, but project-based, and getting out of that into complete product-based company was the first thing that he really helped us accomplish, and it's only been a short time, but yeah.
All right, you're showing a couple things. Obviously, you're showing Utelogy. You're also talking about UManage this week. What is that?
It's all about UManage. So what we're finding in the marketplace, and enterprises of all sizes, could be 25 rooms with multiple offices. It could be 25,000 rooms with multiple campuses around the world. But the pain point is that there's no, without Utelogy is, we believe, alone in the field of completely agnostic enterprise management. In fact, we won a couple awards this week, one from AVNation,
yes, sir.
Best Control, and then we won one from a commercial integrator for Best Network Management platform, which is what we really are. The control bit is awesome. We can do anything that the traditional AV control companies can do, but when that's combined with the management platform, it provides a really robust managed services capability for our partner and our channel partners. Yeah.
That also helps, though, you guys as well as your dealers and honestly the end customer roll out enterprise-wide.
Yes.
You mentioned yourself 5,000 rooms to 25,000 rooms. Talk for a second about how you guys can help integrators go from bespoke, even themselves a lot of times, to rolling out, support for that many rooms.
Well, that's a taller order than even I thought early on. It requires a different business model, and there are IT VARs out there that have that recurring revenue model. They don't know how to sell boxes transactionally. They know how to sell managed services, even if there's boxes involved in it. We know how to sell boxes and service contracts, but we don't know as an industry how to sell a really true SLA-based managed service. So what we enable is a managed services platform. Whether you sell any of the traditional AV core platforms, AMX, Crestron, Extron, or the tier 2, Lona, Kramer, whatever it may be, we can overlay on the top of all that and provide enterprises, IT departments, with really meaningful strategic data. And that's something that they're missing. They don't know how to get it, and Utelogy supplies that solution. However, for the channel, particularly AV integrators, they have to intentionally disrupt themselves to embrace that market successfully. And that's different, how you commission your salespeople, how you go to market, how you deal, even if you're a small entity, how you deal with a global customer, because you don't have to build every room around the world to offer a managed service to that entity around the world.
But that's a tall order, because what you're talking about is fundamentally changing their business model.
Yeah.
Right? Or at least significant parts of it. How do you walk them through that?
I strongly believe that if you don't, you're going to be in serious trouble imminently.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How do you walk them through that? Because that's uncomfortable for some people.
It is, and we actually have a whole PowerPoint deck on that.
Tell me, but more than just a PowerPoint, right? I mean, you and I joke about this presentation, but it's more than just a PowerPoint. You have to walk these folks through this. How do you do that?
Well, we start with a C-suite conversation. Okay. Are you prepared to disrupt yourself? Are you prepared to either take the time to convert your traditional proprietary programmers and get them into C#, get them into HTML5, and most of them, especially the younger ones, have that skill set.
Yeah.
So that's not a huge leap. The business model, the compensation models for sales teams, how to have those conversations, the discovery conversations. I always say find pain, heal pain. If you're at the right level, director IT, CIO, and you're asking them seriously about their challenges, they're going to be, most of the time, enterprise challenges. I've got 8,000 rooms. I don't know how they're being used. I don't know what my estate consists of. I don't know what our time to meeting is. It's different in many levels.
If somebody wants to find out more from you, or how to get a hold of you, or how to become a dealer, how do they do that?
www.utelogy.com, Utelogy, and we'll connect you regionally. If you're in APAC, EMEA, or the Americas, we'll put you in touch with a local rep.
Very good. Frank Pellkofer from Utelogy. My name is Tim Albright. For more information about us or more videos from ISE, go by the website, AVNation.tv. It's AVNation.tv.